What's up, YouTube guys? Yeah. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing today is doing a no mirror makeup challenge. It is using the back camera. I cannot see what's going on. And I am at my gaming desk. Maybe I can show you what my setup looks like. I have my other phone here. This is what we got going on here, all right? We got my makeup in this corner. We got my phone perched up here. And that's about it. Let's get just freaking started. This is a challenge, as if, you know, yeah, totally. I don't really need to explain what the challenge is, but I thought, you know, I would do this because why the freak not? So first step is to put my hair up. I'm gonna be doing the makeup. Also, look at this cute freaking clip. Okay, I'm just gonna be doing my everyday makeup that I do. It's not every day, it's only when I decide to, what the hell? Only when I decide to wear makeup. This is like not, I can't even put a freaking hair clip in without a mirror. I also don't really know where to look, so I guess I'm gonna be staring right into your soul. This hair clip is like actually really bad. I'm not using this is stupid. So I'm actually just gonna put my hair up in a ponytail and I'm gonna look like an egg and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, everything is going really great so far. So usually I start off with a toner pad, but I'm not doing that. So the second step in my makeup routine is going to be sunscreen and bronzer drops. Okay, I'm gonna do this bad boy up here. Let me just make sure there's no like hair on my face. Okay, perfect. So you always do 2 fingers worth. And then I always open my bronzing drops just to make sure. Ooh, I'm a little nervy. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Just like really make sure it's all everywhere. I thought this would be fun because what was I talking about? I did a what's in my bag. Usually I just put it directly on my face, so hopefully it's coming off. I did a what's in my bag in my last video, like I just freaking said about 5 times, because I thought it would be fun to do like the classic 2016, that kind of era, like trends, because I kind of like missed out on that era. So I'm just trying to think of stuff that I can do, and this was like the second thing that I really thought of. I didn't think of it at all, actually. I just kind of looked up YouTube challenges and tags, and this one I thought I could do. So a lot of them are kind of crazy, and I'm not doing the freaking cinnamon challenge and stuff like that. So I thought this one would be a little bit funny, and honestly I don't really know what to talk about. So all right, hopefully that is blended out. That is the first step in my routine. Okay, the next step of my routine is going to be, I need a little Q-tip actually, is gonna be doing this e.l.f. I know we don't like e.l.f. right now, but I'm not throwing this product out. I'm still using it. You know what I mean? Okay. Using this e.l.f. putty color correcting whatever the fuck. And I just put this around my eyes because my dark circles, I don't like them. And this just color corrects because that is the whole freaking point of what it is supposed to do. This is actually, I'm not going to lie, a little bit difficult. I wish I could see. So I don't know if there's even any on there or how much is on there at all. Hopefully there's a good amount. Okay, and then I just blend that with my finger. There's some on my finger, so that means we got some on. So we're just gonna dab around. What the hell am I supposed to talk about? I should have thought of like questions to answer. What's my favorite color, you ask? It's green. It's green. Yeah, just a basic ass green. Like, thank you for asking. Oh, I should have done a transition. That's fine, I can fake the transition. Like a TikTok transition. I was thinking of like making a TikTok video. I can just do it when I take off my makeup and pretend that the before was actually before. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Probably not. Okay. I don't know if that is blended out, but I'm gonna assume it is. Okay, so after that, this is just like skin prepping so far. I use whatever the hell this is. I don't know why I got this. I could have just got a green putty thingy, but this is famous all over TikTok, and it's basically just a green color corrector, but it's fancy and more expensive, and I was peer pressured to buy it. Actually wasn't peer pressured at all, but the Sephora worker said it was really good, and I was like, you know what, hell yeah, and I got her that commission. Okay, so I just put it around here because I have like redness around here. On my nose. Okay, boom. Oh yes, this just feels amazing on the skin. So so amazing. It does leave a bit of like a cast, so I really want to make sure I blend this out. I really don't know where to look when I can't look. Usually I look at myself in the viewfinder, but the screen, because it's my phone. But I don't know where to look. I'm just like literally staring at you guys in the eyes. Make sure the nostrils. Hopefully that is blended out enough. Okay, now we're getting into the fun part. No, we're not. I'll actually lie. We have one more step, and that is primer. Even though I don't really need this, my pores are quite large, like here and here, and I just put it on my chin. So I just put a little bit of primer in those areas and on my chin, and then sometimes on my forehead if I'm feeling crazy, which I am feeling a little bit crazy today. So I'm going to be doing that. That felt a lot on my chin. I think we're good. Now we're done with the skin prep. So what I do now is I do my concealer first. So this is the concealer I use. I use e.l.f. concealer. Yes, I know how we feel about e.l.f. I agree, but I'm not throwing this out. So I'm gonna finish it and then I'll find a new concealer, because by the time this runs out, I'll be super duper mega rich and I'll be able to buy any concealer I want. Got my beauty blender here. This is the concealer I use. I am a pink cool undertone, so that is the concealer that I use. If you are curious about the shade, it is Fair Rose. Okay, so I just put it underneath my eyes like I usually do, like 3 dots, and then I do like a dot on my temple. That is usually what I do, and I don't really put it anywhere else. I kind of let it just sit for a second to marinate. I honestly don't really know why I do that, but the TikTok girlies do that, so I copy them. Oh, I should also mention my concealer and my foundation that I'm going to be using are all my winter shades, and it is currently August. And I don't really wear a full face of makeup in the summer because I feel like that just feels really gross and icky. So I don't have a summer shade. So this is probably gonna be really bright and really white, but it's okay because we're gonna blend so freaking good. It's not even funny. I like to do the concealer underneath the foundation. I don't really know why. I don't really have a good scientific explanation for that, or just really any explanation for that. That's just what I feel like doing. And I feel like because it is so bright, when I put that foundation on, okay, I guess I do have a freaking explanation. When I put the foundation on, it like kind of covers up the brightness a little bit because I feel like when people have really bright under eyes, it looks a little bit crazy. So I don't want to look that crazy. Hey, hopefully this is looking good so far. Probably doesn't look like much because I didn't really do much yet. Okay, I think I got that. And I do like to use my setting spray, which is e.l.f. again. Just to like make sure everything is in place after each layer. I also did copy that from TikTok, so the TikTok girlies know what they're doing. Anyways, this is the foundation I'm gonna be using. It is a L'Oreal Paris True Match. I heard this is a very good, I also have been using it, and it is a very good foundation, drugstore foundation. It is also a cool pink undertone. If you're wondering, this is the shade 1.75 cool undertone. Yes, this is the part I'm a little bit nervous about, and what I am gonna warn you when I put this on that it is gonna look ghostly white and crazy, but don't worry, I'm going to blend this out a lot. So usually what I do is I put it on my hand first, a little dry part, and I don't like that little dry part. Put it on my hand first, and then I go like this because I feel like that gets a more even spread instead of just, I don't know. I actually don't really know what else I would do. Oh, I used to like take my beauty blender and dab it and then do that. I just don't do that anymore. So I'm just gonna put it in the spots where I'm gonna put it, I guess. Okay. I don't really know where is missing. Maybe on my nose I didn't do. Okay. Wait, thumbnail. And now we're gonna freaking blend. Oh, I can't even imagine what this looks like right now. And I did my makeup the other day or more like 2 weeks ago when I used this foundation, and it looked a little bit scary. This feels very weird not being able to see it, I'm not going to lie. It feels like I am just like spreading nothing all over my face. But I'm gonna blend this so freaking good, it's not even funny. I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna try, I'm trying here. Teaching 101, okay, first of all, make sure your foundation and concealer matches your skin undertone. I've noticed a lot of girls, this is why your foundation doesn't match your skin, because you're using an orange undertone, which is why your foundation looks orange. I used to have that same problem. I forget what else I was gonna say. Oh, and make sure when you are blending, blend right out to the neck. Blend right out to the edges. Make sure there is no room, because you don't want that weird harsh line. And I go into my hairline a little bit. I don't know, not like a little bit, like a little bit. Because you don't want that harsh line. You don't want that. Like, it feels like I blended all out, but I don't think that I have. I also feel like touching my face is gonna be cheating to check, so I'm not gonna do that either. Okay, I think I've got a lot of my cheeks down. I said I wasn't gonna touch my face, but my nose is freaking itchy, so deal with it. Just gonna make sure the forehead is really just blended. Hopefully it's freaking blended. Hopefully I got it all. Now we're gonna set. After I set, I use the powder. This is the powder I use. This is not a cool undertone, honestly, because I didn't care enough to get another one. And honestly, I don't think this really shows up. There is a mirror in here. I did not see anything. I just saw a little bit of my cheek. I didn't see anything. I totally forgot about that. So sorry, I did not just cheat. And I just put this everywhere. Okay, I got freaking powder in my eye. That always freaking happens. I always get powder in my eyeball. What do I do next after that? Next, I usually do my lips. I know it's a weird order to do that in, but that's just what I usually do. Now, I know that there's probably concealer on my lips because that's just, or makeup on my lips. So I usually take a Q-tip and like get those concealer lips out. Make sure I have a clean base. Actually, I lied. I'm not doing my lips next. I do actually have to do contour. I forgot about that. This is the contour that I use. It's also e.l.f. It is the Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. It is in Fair Light. I actually don't really like this contour at all, to be honest. Not my favorite, but I am going to use it because I did buy it. So I usually contour my forehead, then this part. I do my forehead first. Okay. We're just gonna blend that out. Am I looking okay? I feel like I am looking okay right now. I feel like, honestly, there wasn't much room for error. I think when we start getting into like the eyebrows and the lips and the blush and all that stuff, honestly, even this part, this is where we're gonna start fucking up a little bit. This is where it's probably gonna start looking a little bit crazy. Or maybe I'm actually just really perfect and this is gonna look really good and I'm gonna feel really sexy. Okay, so I hope that's blended out enough. And then I used to do like a stripe, but now I kind of like go down like this with it. So we're gonna do that. And then, yeah, I don't know why I do that. That's just like what I do. I kind of like watch a little bit of TikToks on how to contour for my face shape, which I'm not really sure what my face shape is. I think it's a diamond. I don't really know. Really just making sure that it's blended. Really just making sure. Okay, that feels good enough. And then the other side as well. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully that is blended. I'm gonna take a little quick drink. This is not Fanta. This is water with green lime electrolyte in it. Okay, next I'm gonna do the lips. So for my lip, I don't like what I do for my lips right now. I haven't found a good lip combo and my lips are quite small, so everything looks kind of silly. But what I do right now is I use this Rimmel lip liner in 110 Spice. But we're gonna try and freaking line my lips. I don't overline them, I just go on the base of my lips, so I'm gonna just attempt. I actually forgot a step. I actually contour my Filtrum with eyeshadow. So I take the dark shade and I do the line in the middle, and then I do like the top of my lip and then like an X here, and then I blend that because it's supposed to make your lips look a little bit more bigger. And I have quite small lips, as I just mentioned, and as you can see. So I use this to, ooh, so sorry, to create a little bit of a shadow. Okay, hopefully that is good enough. Anyway. Sorry, I keep like looking up here. I'm not cheating, I swear. I'm just like trying to concentrate. I'll look into your soul as I do this. A little bit of a freaking pimple on my lip, I think. Damn it. And then I kind of go like this in the middle. Hopefully that showed up. Honestly, I have to press kind of hard on it. I'm just gonna like go like this a little bit, blend it a little bit. Okay, and the lip I'm gonna be using today is the Clinique Black Honey Lip. Yes, mama. This usually fades. It's a little bit dark for me, but I do really like this, and this is just what I'm gonna be using today. Make sure she's nice and blended. I like to just do my lips first because I just feel like it fades a little bit because I don't like it too bold and it gives time to fade. Okay, the next step that I usually do is my eyebrows. This is gonna be a little bit difficult, especially since I've made the rule that I can't use my other hand, so that's really great. This is the brow pencil I use. It is Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It's an okay brow pencil. I'm not really great at doing my brows, TBH. I feel like this brow needs a little bit more work, to be honest. It just doesn't like being shaped properly. So I usually shape them kind of like this first. I just said I wasn't gonna use this hand, but I can't help it. I just can't help it. It's like a habit. Okay, and then I kind of line them. I fill them in. So I'm gonna use this finger to do this. I'm just staring at my screen. I feel like staring at you guys is gonna make this a little weird. Oh fuck. I know this probably looks very strange. And then I usually kind of just go like this with my finger. And then I go like this to blend it out as well. Hopefully that showed up. I don't know how hard I'm supposed to be pressing. And then we're gonna do this side. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I even put product on. It doesn't, like, sometimes I have to press really hard to like get it on. So hopefully that went on. I fear this might look a little bit crazy now. I fear that really did it. So, hey. The next step that I usually do is, oh, actually I forgot something. Woo! Fuck, my mirror's right there. I swear I didn't look. I didn't look at myself. I totally forgot about that. I swear I didn't look. I didn't look, I swear. I swear I didn't see myself. Ugh. I gain nothing by cheating at this. Okay, so next I use, what the hell is this? A bronzer. I just kind of started incorporating this just because it's summer. So we're gonna use a little bit of bronzer. I do it like up here, a little bit on my cheeks. So let's just freaking go for it. And it feels wet. Why does it feel wet? This feels a little bit wet. I don't know why this feels wet. And did I not blend foundation? Why is it feeling a little bit wet? Oh, there is a little bit of water here. I don't know where the fuck that was from. Maybe my beauty blender. And then I kind of do like this on the cheek. I'm gonna blend this. I am gonna blend this. Really just making sure that it's blended and not harsh. Gypsy, no! You're not coming in here. Really just creating that seamless, nice bronze, sun-kissed look. I do go like that a little bit as well. So hopefully that looks okay. I'm sure it does. I'm beautiful. After that, what do I do now? I usually do blush after this. So I am gonna do some blush. This is the blush I've been recently using. Sometimes I use like just like a random Revlon blush that's like pink, but I did buy this one and it was expensive, obviously, so I'm going to be using this. It doesn't really fit my skin tone, but it's Pom Pom and it's Benefit and it comes in a cute case. There is a mirror in here, but I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm going to cover it up. I'm covering it up. Depending on what I feel like is what I depend on doing. Yeah, so true. I think I'm going to do the blush like like a sun-kissed look. So that is what I'm gonna do. That was a lot. I usually like to go like this, and then we're just gonna freaking go for it. I usually have to blend out a lot. I usually blend out so much that you can't even see the blush really at the end. I'm really scared. People have a blush blindness. I feel like I have a little bit of the opposite, where I just get scared of people using my blush. I usually do about 2 times. I do 2. So I gotta stick to my routine. This might look a little bit crazy. And I kind of just go out like this a little bit as well, and maybe like into the cheeks. This is just what I do. Sometimes I do a little bit on my eye as well, just cause like I feel like that looks cute. Blend. Really want to look natural here. Okay, I totally forgot to spray in between layers, so I'm gonna do that. God, okay. Now it's time for the tricky part, the eyes. I'm not excited about this, and to add a little bit of funky flavor, I am going to be using black winged liner, just to make this a little bit more entertaining and fun and cool and fresh and funky and fun. So what I normally do, I'm going to do that last, and what I normally do is, first, I'm just so sorry, is I take, this is my eyeshadow palette. It is Revolution. It's just some random fucking drugstore one. I got it fucking years ago. I take these 2 shades, hopefully you can see it, and I put it over my eyelid just as kind of like a little bit of a base, just also so it's kind of like a powder also, so it's not like sticky. And then I take this little guy that I did for my Filtrum, and I take the same shade and I kind of like line my eye a little bit here. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Go out a little bit, right on the lash line, and just out slightly, and then I kind of go like this to like make it like a little wing there. Then I usually end with mascara, and that's pretty much it. But for today, I am going to be doing winged black eyeliner just to make myself a little bit miserable. So this is the eyeliner that I use. It's Maybelline What the Frick Ever. So actually, before I do that, let me give you a little look here at what I have going on so far. This is usually where I would probably end. Actually, that's not true. I am gonna highlight. I usually highlight. This is what I use to highlight. It's an e.l.f. palette. Again, and I use this shade right here just to highlight. So I usually highlight. I'm sweating, by the way. This is kind of crazy. I highlight the tip of my nose. Cool. And then like right here. You can't really go wrong with highlighter, am I right, ladies? And this is where I would usually end. So technically, this is the completed makeup look. Thumbnail. Up close. Does it look okay? I don't freaking know. But just to be a little bit funny, I'm gonna do black eyeliner. So let's do this. And then for the wing, I go like this. I've gotten pretty good at this, so I can probably do this. That's how I do my wing. And then I kind of just like make sure it's connected like that. And then we're gonna do the other side. I know I just touched my fucking cheek there. Great. Great. I also don't really go all the way into my eye because I just feel like that doesn't look good on me. Okay, then I'm gonna do the wing on this side. Perfect. And then blend it in. Perfect. Okay, and I know I got a little bit of it on my cheek, so we're just gonna ignore that. and then I do mascara. Here's the thing, this is not the mascara that I usually use. It is from my mom because I broke my mascara the other day and I haven't gotten out and got a new one, and also I broke my eyelash curler. So we're just gonna be raw dogging this. This is just some random Sephora mascara. I hate the wand, but do this a little bit, like, I don't want to get it in my eye. Probably made no difference because I didn't curl it. I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. Okay. And that is a freaking True. This is the finished makeup look. Let me take my headband off. Whew. Let me undo my hair. Let me just get really beautiful for you. Let me pose. She wanna kick it in my pimped Chevrolet. I'm watching a lot of Katie B recently. Okay, it's time for the reveal. Time to look at myself. Oh, wait, why did I actually eat with the fucking wings? Wait, what the heck? Wait, and the eyebrows actually don't look that bad. Guys, I thought this was gonna be a lot worse. I actually freaking ate. I mean, except for the, you know, the eyeliner is a little bit wonky. I freaking told you, I'm good at doing wings. I'm good at doing the wings. Oh, we do got a little bit of overlining here on the lips. Yeah. But the base actually looks freaking good. I'm the freaking goat. I'm actually the freaking goat. Like, this is incredible. I am amazing. And I am gonna flip the camera now because I can't stand out fucking looking at myself. Are you kidding? Like, let's do a little bit of close up here. Oh, this is what we got going on with the eyeliner here. I will say the wings look good. I know it's a little bit crooked. The brows are not as bad as I thought. I do need to pluck my brows. I do need to pluck them. The base actually looks pretty good. And the blush looks good. And the contour looks good. Are you freaking kidding me? I am truly one of a kind. Truly one of a kind. Okay, well, I don't really know what to do for a thumbnail. I'm just gonna use something from the video. Wow. What the hell? Thank you so much for coming to this video and watching it. That was a fun time. I hope you enjoyed. I don't like doing these outros and intros. It makes me feel very fake. I hope that was fun for you as it just was for me. Thank you.